Okay, what do you think you get if you take one of these and you clone it and put it in your modular? You get this. This is a new forthcoming module from DinSync. It's called the DrumDokta. Now, what you have here is the core is a one-to-one clone of the DR-110 by Boss, otherwise known as Roland. We've got triggers for bass drum, snare drum, open hi-hat, closed hi-hat, cymbal, and accent. Now, there isn't a hand clap on this module. That's going to come later on a separate module, which will sit here. The reason being for that, it would just the clap requires a little bit extra in regards to triggering, so it would have added a little bit too much to the expense of the initial module. Also on this side, this is just a multiple at the moment. What there will be is 5 different outputs from the raw oscillators from the machine. The components of the hi-hats and the noise circuit as well. Those will come out to a panel. That will be coming very shortly. Like I say, this is just a prototype at the moment. It's the final design. This panel is actually plastic, but it will have an aluminium panel. So basically what this actually gives you is the full features of a drum machine in 16 HP. The additional breakout will have, like I say, raw oscillator outputs, a little bit like the A117, if you know that one. It will also have a small ore combiner, which is a little bit like a short bus, but like a mini version, just because there'll be some panel space, so we don't want to waste any of that. And then there will be a hand clap module on the other side as well. Like I say, you've got bass drum, you've got tone, feedback. Feedback will lets it go into self oscillation. Snappy and pitch for the snare. You've got a bandpass filter number 1 and number 2. These are both used with the hi-hats, and number 2 is only affects the cymbal. You've got the open hi-hat decay, the cymbal decay, accent, a mix as on the original machine, and then we've got an output with a little bit extra gain on the end, which will give you a little bit of clipping. Not too much, but as it approaches the power rail, you get a little bit more drive out of the machine. And then we've got CV controls for BPF number 1, BPF number 2, and for the snappy. Okay, well that's about all I've got to say about it. Let's have a listen.